gonna be like, "Yo, Mills, you gotta ask Senior all the tough questions." And like
Yeah, yeah,
going
what's
back
up?
to, so like obviously they're like people wanna hear like why you guys made that comment in the locker room. You know what I mean about Boots, knowing that you know what I'm saying, knowing that this guy is not on that top welterweight level.
What makes you on the top welterweight level? What makes you a top welterweight?
You gotta beat people. You gotta beat people at the
So,
top. Yo,
so,
yo, yo, yo.
so,
You're not gonna win this one. You're not gonna win this one.
yes, I will. Yes, I
You
will.
won't. Don't
Yes, I
do
will.
it. Don't do it,
I will.
Senior.
I
Don't do it.
will. You ready?
Yeah. Who
I'm
Jin
not. I ain't never.
Sasaki beat
I
at?
ain't never. I ain't never scared of no questions. No. All we can do. I just said what puts you on the top. I'm the one who told you about them ass rankings. I told you. I brought it up to you. I pointed out shit. I done been on show after show, showing them this, showing them that, even doing it to my son. At this point right now, we can go pull this shit up. Let me do this real quick.
Yo,
You trying me? No, I'm finna show you.
Senior, how the hell you gonna be ranked at the welterweight division? Right? I don't want to discredit the win. Let's not
No,
discredit
no,
this
no, no.
win.
I'm not. I don't. I'm not even worried about nobody discredit. I don't give a
But in
fuck
the
about the
but in
win
the
like
same
that.
but in the same time, it's like there's a big skill gap here from
Hold on.
talking about the top welterweights to Jin Sasaki.
Right. So hold on a second.
Because Jin Sasaki has not beat anybody in the top probably 20
And,
to
and I'm
even
and
beat.
I'm with you. I'm not even arguing that. My point.
That's why I said
No,
don't fight with me on this.
no. You missing. No, I got you. My point of hold on a second, dog.
I don't want to discredit the win. I just want to know why like when the storm comes, you pick up your boots and run. That's all I want to know.
That's easy. That's easy. Hello? Hello?
Yeah, see this?
250.
Money, money,
Two,
money, money. Look at look
250,
at
250, 250. Use your
money.
train. Use the 50, 250, but use your chain and
Smash
drag
that
it out.
like
Don't
button,
pull it with the
yo.
wing.
Salute to Brian Norman Sr. for coming
Good check.
on.
And you
Salute to
see the
everybody
tire on
else
back
who's been
there, right?
Oh
tapping
no,
in.
I didn't see the tie off. 350.
Business. From
I'm gonna call
boxing
you
business to
350.
the
Okay.
tow
All
truck
right.
business.
All
You
right, check it out.
busy. You
Check it out.
busy.
Nah, fuck
Money
all that. Check this
everywhere.
out.
Money everywhere.
Listen, you fuck
Japan
people
money. Tow
listen,
truck money. Shit
people
everywhere.
are people are very absent minded.
Hmm.
You went somewhere else that I didn't give a fuck about the GN win. This wasn't even about that. It's not you did come on here for you to say I'm not trying to discredit that for you discredit. I'm not even worried about that. How many times have you seen fuck that person? How
Shit,
many
you saw
times have
you
you
heard me what was my prediction, Senior? Third round KO. Just like
that's fine.
yours.
That was mine too, right? So
So
listen,
so you already know I knew who was gonna win
listen
and
to me. Listen to me. You have people in the ring, right? You're supposed to treat them like they're not supposed to be in the ring, right? Right?
yeah, correct.
It's not about who you in there with, whatever else, because other people have been in there with people that ain't supposed to be in there with. They ain't beat nobody, such as i.e. Roman Villa. He was
Yeah.
put there to make Rashidi Ellis look good. He happened to beat Rashidi Ellis,
Mm-hmm.
right? When you get in there with a person like that, you do what you're supposed to do to him. You make him a knockout reel.
Yeah.
Exactly what my son did. Is that what my son did?
Yeah.
So the rest of that bullshit was nothing. Now fast forward.
You gotta
You
pass the
asked me,
test. Your son passed the test regardless. I get it.
listen, regardless. So now fast forward. You asked me why did we make that comment about grab your boots and run.
Yep.
I came on this show with you, May the 16th, to be exact. Eddie did an interview saying they offered us a fight. I shouldn't even be talking about it right now because I'm not even on that. Eddie did an interview saying they offered us a fight, trying to make us lock it down now, right? Right?
Yes.
So was that a fake it for October, November, December? But now you coming back saying you were gonna be able to fight in October, November, December. So where's that same energy when we was trying to negotiate a fight, but my son's hand wasn't healed in time? Where's that same energy? Oh, you were gonna fight, you were camping from the start. Where's the same energy? You was asking for a fight. Like what are we talking about here? I'm not gonna
Yeah.
make this shit about Boots. Fuck Boots. Fuck Boots. I'm not making this interview about Boots. Fuck him. The reason that I said that comment, then I'm gonna move on. The reason that my son made the comment, then I'm gonna move on, is that they literally asked us for a fucking fight. There was no other time. See, people got it so mixed up. They think that they offered us a fight before Jen Sasaki. That's not true. You know that's not true, right?
Well,
Do you know that's not true?
that they offered you the fight after
That
Jisasaki?
they after offered us a fight
Oh,
after
I
Jen
already know
Sasaki.
that. I already know that because you talked
No,
to
no,
me
no.
about
I
this a
need you
while
to say
ago.
it because people don't know. I need you to
I knew
say it because
about the
people
I
don't know.
knew about the offer. I knew about the offer before it was online.
But it was after the Jen Sasaki fight was made, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. And then they said they want to do that next with us, right?
Yeah, yeah. They didn't
We
want to
agreed.
wait.
We agreed. I told you and I showed you. I called everybody. We called everybody. 2 days, 3 days after that report came out.
Yeah, nobody
No,
wants to wait for nobody. Clearly, we see that.
no, 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 no. So no. Yeah, you must got. I must got some poison. What the fuck you giving y'all? Wait a minute. Nobody
Poison. What
wants
do
to
you mean?
wait. Wait. Nobody wants to wait. He's
He
still
didn't
waiting.
want to wait. He doesn't want to wait now. Moving on to 54.
So wait,
Right?
wait. So wait. He didn't want to wait. So what? He got a fight lined up. The fuck are we talking about? He ain't got no fucking fight lined up.
Mm.
He ain't got
Mm.
no fucking fight lined up. The fuck we talking about? Bro, I'm smart. You know what?
So what do
The
you think? You think that fight will be big at 54 if he can't make the weight?
nigga running. He's running. I'm off of him. He running. I'm gonna let him run. I'm gonna let him live. He wanna run, he wanna live. He not having the performances that my son's having. No matter who he in the ring with, what's going to happen is he gonna move to 54. He gonna look more and more regular. I'm Nostradamus. I'm not Nostradamus. I'm sorry. I'm not Nostradamus. I can't make shit be true. I'm telling you what's gonna happen. He gonna move to 54 and he gonna make some excuses because he's not gonna look dominant.
So when you tell me that when he goes up to 54, he's not gonna look dominant.
No,
How I take that as a fan,
I don't
I
give
take
a
it as a
fuck about him. I'm not finna make this interview about that nigga here.
yeah.
I'm not
No,
doing it.
I know. But is it that you feel like he's a weight bully because if he moves up
No,
to 54,
no, he don't hit hard. He don't hit hard. All you gotta do
oh,
is
so
not be
okay.
all you gotta do is not be afraid of him.
So you don't think his punch is not going to go up to 54? You
No,
don't feel like that?
no, he don't hit
Gotcha.
hard. Listen, he don't hit hard, and all he needs is people not to be afraid of him. That's why, I mean, he needs people to be afraid of him. That's why he only fights people that don't call him out. Anybody that calls him out, you will never see him fucking fight. Plain and simple. I'm not Nostradamus. You remember I told you you can't unhear what you heard. I
Yep.
just told you that. Move on past him. Ask me something else. Fuck booze.
Mm. Now that you guys won, what do you think could be possibly next? What's the most likely thing?
I mean, shit. I mean, we are, man. We got so much shit lined up for people calling this, because it's still on the East Coast. It's daylight, so we have so much shit going on. My son, like I said, it's gonna take him to another level. That knockout, that's gonna take him to another level right there. So he gonna get a lot more notoriety for that knockout. A lot more offers, a lot more, where, like I told you, what I was trying. I told you what my hope was that we can get Top Rank on the line with us. We proved it ourselves. That's cool. I said brick by brick. We did it we ain't need no eye test. We ain't need nobody look at the eye test to say what we can and can't do. You feel what I'm saying? We doing it on our own terms. So we gonna do that. I like Rolly as a fight. Again, this me talking. This ain't my son talking at all.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I like Rolly as a fight. I love Devin Haney as a fight. I love that more than anything. I like Rolly as a fight. I like Polanco as a fight. I like Rashidi Ellis as a fight. I like Blair the Flair. You got to think it's
Money
slim.
fights. You're talking about like names.
Well,
You want
yeah,
names.
names. But see, I can tell you now with a Rashidi Ellis or Polanco, that's gonna be a homecoming type fight.
We're going to Atlanta with it.
That's gonna be my opinion. That's my opinion. So that's gonna be a homecoming type fight. And the reason I'm saying that is because your high caliber fights or your high profile type fights, You know what I'm saying? That to be honest with you, you wouldn't go fight somebody behind you for a high profile fight.
Yeah, exactly.
You you
Yeah.
you
Go
do
ahead.
that for a showcase, like Alexis Rocha. You do that for, like I said, even Rashid. I don't give a fuck how good y'all think he is. My son, the beach, Rashid is sleeping. I'm gonna tell you that all the time. You see the equalizer he got, bro. You
Hmm.
can call a you listen. You can call a performance, a fighter. You can call them whatever the fuck you want to call them. People don't get knocked out on purpose. People don't go. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. People don't get knocked out on purpose. You can't fake power. You can't fake that. Does it look like my son had real power?
Your son has real power.
Interview after interview, when you ask somebody, does my son have power? They gonna tell you he got power. The only people gonna tell you not, like a fake ass Boca Chica just said the other day on YSM. Shit, talking about he ain't got no power. Yeah, you just saying that because you just on that bullshit. And you got the people just you was the one that catapulted him the way he is now. That's why Boca Chica saying that shit. Boca Chica threw an elbow mysteriously in the biggest fight of his life. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck are we talking about? I know what's
Hmm.
going on, bro. I know. I see the play. I see all the plays. I pay attention to the plays. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, right now, man, we enjoying this win. Jeff happened a couple of hours ago. So we enjoying this win. My son enjoying the win. We're gonna enjoy this time. He gonna do what he do. But I like the Devin Haney fight. I like the Rolly fight. I like the Rashidi Ellis fight. But only Rashidi Ellis and Polanco is going to have to be Atlanta. That's going to have to be a homecoming fight because there will be no other reason. And they would have to take it because it's like there will be no other reason to fight you. You ain't, you know what I'm saying? Like it's a backwards fight, so there will be no other reason to fight you unless it's a fucking showcase fight. And yes,
Under your
Rashida Ellis,
terms. Under your terms.
under our terms, and yes, Rashida Ellis, you too are a showcase fight. So you know what I'm saying? If that's what we decide to do, or we decide to go, I love it. You feel what I'm saying? So yeah, we ain't. Again, bro, you see how we moving. We ain't gonna duck no smoke. Look. I've been again. Have you called me? Have you? Am I known a lot of you?
No.
No.
Not because I
I
would
seem
have
like
called you out on it.
all right. You would have called me out because that's what you do. Because you know the fans want you to. Whatever. I don't lie. So that's person after person, show after show. I ask that same question, and everybody know I don't lie. All of the people I talk to genuinely behind, even YSM Jamil, he know I don't fucking lie. You feel what I'm saying? They just don't want to admit certain shit. They like to omit shit. You feel what I'm saying? Because they got
You
to
like
make it look
this. You
like
like
so.
this. You like one of them.
What you mean?
You like one of them scratches that you bugging because you promote and you
Yeah,
backing shit up, and that's cool. You know, it's cool.
yeah.
Dads are always gonna promote and even over promote. You know what I mean? Their son. It's only natural to do that. You know what I mean? And it's only natural for a guy like me to say, "Listen, this guy right here is top 10. This guy right here, and we want to see you guys fight the best, and we know that you guys are down to fight the best, because you know, this right here is a statement. Regardless, going to someone's hometown, picking up the big bag, and yeah, just defending your title like that. That's it's impressive. Regardless, um, did they ever talk about the winner of possibly Andy Roca and if Andy Roca wins against Antoine Russell, maybe Andy Roca move up and possibly get a fight back in Japan with Andy Roca?
We told them we'd be willing to do that already. We already said it.
See, I had a
Uh,
feeling. You see, I'm gonna think my business shit. Like,
yeah.
yeah.
Nah, we like that kind of shit. Also, so y'all will respect the Andy Hiroko win. Y'all will respect
Well, I
that.
mean, he knocked out Jin Sasaki, right?
So y'all will respect the Andy
So we all know
Hiroko
he's
win.
better than Jin Sasaki, most
Okay,
likely.
but y'all will
It
respect that
doesn't
win,
mean
all right?
that, but what was
But
that?
y'all will respect that win, all right?
I think it's a better win. I mean, Yeah, if he beats Antoine Russell at 140 pounds, which is a guy that beat Jerron Boots Ennis a couple times in the amateurs, like 4 times in the amateurs. I
All
mean,
right, so
I think it's more respectable than a Jim Sasaki.
all right, so let's talk about this real quick. I'm on box rep, which means nothing. They
Yep,
got Jerron Ennis number one, Devin Haney. Has Devin Haney ever fought at 47?
it gets nasty. No,
All right, Brian Norman.
WBC,
Now,
right?
look, hold on. Jen Sasaki done moved down to number 9. Jen Sasaki was number 3. Can't make this shit up.
You
Jensen Saki
you
went
can't
from
get you
number
can't get knocked out and think you're gonna be in like 10 rankings
that
down. That's
that man went to number 9. So oh shit, they done moved Rohan Polanco to number 4. Where the fuck he come from? Rohan Polanco was like number 7 the other day.
they're dying for that fight. Top Rank's dying for that fight. Do you think that
Oh no,
fight?
they not. They not. They not.
They're
They don't
not.
want that. Nope. Nope. Who the
What
fuck
do
you
you,
think in the ring? Who you think in the ring talking shit? I told him I want it. You know what I'm saying? But again, that's not up to me. It's up to my
yeah.
son. It's up to, yeah, but I talk my shit though. I talk my shit. I let him know. The Jensen Saki fight
So
after the
Tank,
Quaker.
you're telling me that what they feel like they need to build him up more, right?
No,
As a
I
name,
don't know what they. No, they don't. They don't.
or do
You
you
know,
just
I'm the
feel like
great.
Polanco's team doesn't
Hey,
want it, and
no,
that's
no,
it?
no, no. No. I'm the crazy man. People ignore me when I say shit like that. They ignore me when I talk that kind. When I talk that kind of shit, that they ignore me because they don't. I mean, for whatever reason, they ain't gonna. They're not gonna. They're not gonna talk to me about that. They ain't gonna say
No.
nothing to me. They're not gonna. No, ain't nobody. Carl, but he was just fucking around. He was like, I told him after Witch Cup, I said, I know. I said after he did what he did to Quavez, I told you I was like, I said I already know what it is. I know y'all trying to bring that plug. I said bring that smoke. I said bring Jens. I don't give a fuck who you got. That's what I told Carl. He was like, you don't want that smoke, but he was just bullshitting though. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I already told him. Again, I just told you. Look, bro, my word is my bond.
Yeah.
You talking to me, you talking to me more than anybody in this chat. You know goddamn well that I don't lie about nothing. I text you all the time. I tell you what's going on, and what I tell you going on, it comes out to be true a lot, right? Yes. So I know what the fuck be going on. I know I'm not just a crazy man. You know what I'm saying? You got some motherfucker that think I
You
be in here
also
drawn.
we also said that once Rashidi is ranked in the top 10, that's a fight
Absolutely.
that and it's like it builds character. Like you all know, like remember when Keyshawn took the Edwin de los Santos and it was him thinking
Yeah.
it's and all you I would all like damn, like for real,
Right.
you trying to do
Right.
that? Then that shit
Yeah.
comes in.
I'm
It's the
with it.
same thing. You're like, yo, Brian Norman, you trying to fight Rashidi Ellis, the guy that yo,
I'm
they ranking him at number 7, and they got Alex Rocha that got his ass kicked by him at rank number 1.
no. That happened. That happened though. No, see, that was different though. You got to remember he went inactive. You can't. You got to keep it across the board now. It's
He was
because he
inactive,
went.
yeah.
That's what happens. So as you go inactive, other fighters don't stop fighting. The same thing with Derek Quavez.
Yeah, but he kept winning. Look at ready, but check this out, ready? He kept Rashidi gets 2 stoppages, and I know they're not by nobody, right? But at the
Right.
end of the day, it's like Roca, you're getting knocked out. That's all you doing is getting knocked out.
No. That's how Rocha. That was how Giovanni Santillon got to. It was number 1 and number 2. They was fighting for their little spot. So that's what they had. And that's where my investigation and my looking into the WOB began because that's what my son, was a that. So the rest of them I
When you
didn't
get
know.
knocked down, you drop down. You
Right.
drop
So that's
down.
where my shit began. So I can't really tell you back behind that. But at that time, Rashidi Ellis had beat Rocha like a long time ago,
Yeah,
a while ago. Yeah.
yeah.
So that shit was really, how they do with the
They
golden
stalled them
golden.
out. They stalled them out.
Yeah. So you know how they go. But I mean, it is what it is. Like I said, bottom line, that
But
shit
like
don't
real
make no
boxing
difference.
heads, we know the shit.
That's cool. That don't make no difference. Like I said, we will fight a mother. I mean, again, it would have to be, and it's not my decision, but I know my son will. He already said he will. You feel what I'm saying? But in my opinion, that would have to be a homecoming fight because
And they're
Rashidi
down to go to they're down to go to Atlanta.
yeah,
They're down.
that's cool. I'm just
They're
letting you
down.
know that Rashidi Ellis or Rohan Polanco don't do nothing to them for them as a whole outside of hardcore boxing because ain't nobody in the world checking for Rashidi Ellis.
You're giving them the opportunity. But in the same time,
Yeah.
you're also giving something to the fans in the
Yeah,
same time.
right. Absolutely, and we cool with that. We ain't got no problem with that. We ain't got no problem with that. So,
And
like I
like you
said,
said,
with
it
those,
shows character, like you used
it
to say,
shows
tell me.
charity. It show you with the smoke. It show all of that shit. So agreeing, you like just like we got the opportunity. I don't mind giving somebody just like I told. I don't give a fuck if he's your boy or not. Just like I told Rashida Bum ass before we started talking that shit. I said, yeah, now look that we could do it because like I was saying, everybody deserves the opportunity. That's what I said before. But this nigga come on here and fuck it up talking that shit. You feel what I'm saying? I'm like, bro, I was very respectful. I ain't had no problem with the nigga. You know what I'm saying? But whatever. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is now. So, like I said, I know for a fact that will be a fight that, I know for a fact that will be a fight that my son probably, like I said, it would have to be like a homecoming type shit. Him or Polanco.
Yeah, and it's like, you know, that Rashidi will sell the fight more. You guys are speaking. Everyone can understand you guys. And Atlanta, I
Yeah,
think, yeah,
yeah,
two black fighters with two
yeah,
different styles.
that sound good. That sound good. But I like the way. Well, ain't no like. I don't like, and I really wanted to. Polanco pissed me off the most. So I really was leaning towards Polanco, but that's just me talking. It's
He's
going
ducking
the
Rashidi.
absolutely. I seen that too. I'm the
Ducking
one who was
Rashidi.
point. Hey, look, I'm the one who was fucking on his side that day. Remember? I
I
can't
talked
believe
to
I'm on
Rashidi's
Rashidi.
promoter.
He was
They
fucking
already sent a
lying. Yeah, he
contract.
was lying. No, Rohan Polanco did himself a real bad injustice because he came out as a whole fucking liar. Like you just jumped on the scene with doing interviews. Again, I'm not finna defend no fucking Rashidi, but I know what I hear. I know what I'm listening to, and I'm a realist. You came on here talking about you got the tape. So we come on here, y'all, Rashidi come on here, where the tape at? Let's make another one. Boy, shut your dumb ass up. You know